before we even get started in today's video, I just want to show you that the information you're going to be getting is from somebody who actually can give it to you by basically practicing what I preach. As you can see, this is live today. As you look at the time left that's in season 3, as you see I'm moving it, we're going to go through each person to show you that they are all MVP tier players. My latest creation, the PG, which I hit MVP tier in 3 days of playing online. It only took 3 days to hit MVP tier. I'm just gonna load up each 3 of them and just show them, just for you to see. As you can see, we're on Wednesday, so you know that this video is literally happening in the same day that I'm gonna upload it. Boom! Here go my two-way perimeter playmaker. And I'm going to actually show you my city level as well, just so you can see I'm at 65%, and that's without boost, without the rep boost that everybody else received. And then show you my city stats. Over 400 games at MVP level. Like I said, you add up the bottom 3 tiers together, they still do not come close to how many games I have just at the MVP level. And I almost got more at the pro level than all of them combined as well. Um, or I'm proud. No, I do. So pro or MVP is pretty much where I sit at, and most of my casual level games come from making these 4 different builds. As you can see, this is my record for this season. Ever since I've been playing with a set squad, you see my record is phenomenal, and this is why us adding randoms from the group posts. This is what us doing that. So still out here hooping. You know what I'm saying? And just to look at the proving grounds, as you see, 100 games played, 55 wins, and that's once again with random. So they be holding me back. I could easily be gold in here, but every time I go in here without a set squad. I'm just by myself. And then 3v3, I'm 11-9. I want to play more of that too, but I never have people to people don't really want to play that as much as they do want to play rec. So I just play with what people are requesting to play. As you see, Elite about to win. And yeah, this is my that's that. Now let's move on to the next build, because that's all that we really trying to show. Just want to show y'all I do really be hooping out here. I just got a set squad. And like I said, if you ever looking for a squad that's focused on winning in defense, I got my Discord. I'm telling you, it's the place you need to be. And this was my OG build. As you see, it was created on the 4th. This is the one that started it all. You see the 4 championships on his back. So when I want to play my career, this is typically the one I do it on. And as you can see, he is MVP tier as well. So we ain't going to even stay on him too long. Move to the next one. We just going to go through each one just to show you. Okay, and the center snag Mahomes. As you can see, he was made 2 weeks after my OG build. Beginning of the year. So before everybody really caught on the center having high passing is the wave, I was already on it. I mean, it just makes sense. Like the tall dude being able to pass when you grabbing all the boards only makes sense. It only makes sense. As you can see, he's an MVP tier as well. And most of these was done with randoms. I did not start playing with a set squad until I made my PG. And now I got the Discord and everything, and we got some people that's in there trying to get some blood. But before, I was just doing this on my own. I didn't have nobody. So the tips that I'm about to give you, it's legit. Like, look at all my builds. I only have 4. 2 shooting guards, a point guard, and a center. You know? As you can see, he won a championship as well. One thing you'll notice, all of them won a championship except Snag Mahomes. He the only one I did not have to play a single my career game. I just went straight to dominating. He didn't need it. But as you can see, even my 3 and D 2 guard, MVP. So when I'm about to give you these tips on how to become an MVP fast, I'm the person to be able to do so, because look at all my builds. They're all MVP tier. And all these were done with randoms. What badges they saying I got? What badge perk? Man, that's yeah, I got maximum overdrive unlocked too. So yeah, now we're gonna get into the video. Yo, 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 what's poppin', MVP gang? It's your boy, PraviMVP, back with another certified banger. This is a must watch video for those out there on their grind. How to hit MVP tier in less than a week and stay there. You know I'm about to cook like all you can eat buffets. So go ahead and fire out that like button to let YouTube know you want your boy Pravi MVP in the algorithm. Become a member today and support the channel's growth. Also featuring live gameplay from the rec with members from my Discord. Let's get into it. Hitting MVP tier is easy as long as you follow these instructions. Here's a detailed breakdown with 10 tips to help you hit MVP tier in 2K25. Number 1. Play defense and force turnovers. Defense wins championships, and it's no different in NBA 2K25. Locking down your opponent requires on ball and off ball defensive techniques. You can't be lacking in neither one of these. Use LT slash use LT or L2 button to stay in the defensive stance and maintain good positioning to cut off with drives. And you have to know how to mix that with the turbo button. You got to know when to do intense defense and when you need to use turbo. And then you really got to learn how to use them in unison depending on your opponent. And you got to pay attention to your matchup's tendencies. Are they right hand dominant? Do they prefer step back threes? This knowledge helps you anticipate their next move because defense is all about anticipation. The better your anticipation, those are the best defenders. Force turnovers by timing steals correctly, square or the X button, and jump for blocks only when necessary. Hands up is very effective, especially if you are in front of your opponent and you have interior on your build with some strength. There's no need to always go for blocks. Yes, we want the stat, but we're not stat chasers out here. Use your hands up and learn to read passing lanes and use the interceptor badge to get steals without committing fouls, which is the best way to hunt for steals in NBA 2K25. The glove does not work as good as the interceptor. You rarely get on ball steals. The best time to get on ball steals is when somebody is driving and you time that pinch correctly. That's the best time. Or when they coming up court and you blitz their hand that the ball is in. But then again, that ain't gonna work on people who know what they doing. Forcing turnovers without forcing turnovers will not only frustrate your opponent, but it also creates transition scoring opportunities, which me and my team, me and my Discord, that is exactly what we own. We own it as far as getting out in transition and capitalizing off good defense, which is critical for boosting your teammate grade and overall impact on the game. In a game that's filled with forced animations, RNG, and forever changing sliders, the only thing that's really consistent in NBA 2K25 is the defense. That is the way. That's the best thing that you can hang your hat on and depend on is having good defense on your build. And even sometimes, because we know the shot system is kind of wonky, but it's still more reliable than offense. Like I will always preach that an all defensive lineup is just it's just better, bro. Number 2, get assists. Playmaking is just as important, if not more important, than scoring in NBA 2K25. Focus on creating opportunities for your teammates by running plays, setting screens, and using pick and rolls to create space. I love just spreading it out and calling cuts. The lineup that I run with, they listen and they man, we versatile. We got size, we got all kind of stuff going on. They can shoot, everybody can shoot. So it's real easy to call out cuts when the floor is spaced. And when driving to the basket, you got to keep an eye on defenders that's collapsing and kick out to open shooters. That is very important for point guards because as point guards in this game, you're constantly double teamed, bro. If y'all just slow down and just look for the passes when they there, because somebody always helping off their man. Most guards on this game still are making their guards without defense. So you pretty much can easily break him down and he's always asking for help, whether it's from the center, the shooting guard, the small forward, somebody always helping. This is even in squad rec. You just really, once you get 2 feet in the paint, instead of I don't even be pressing X. I don't even be going up. I just know they're going to crash and I'm just already waiting to kick it out. Master directional and icon passing to ensure accuracy, especially in tight windows. And that it also mixes it up because they got, I feel like when you icon pass, it has a different speed than when you directional passing. And then it makes it harder for them to get a read on intercepting your passes. And then you got to mix it up of where you passing it on the court. Like, if I'm throwing to the left a couple times, I'm gonna come to the right. Or I'm gonna tell my dude when we coming up the court, look, when you come up the court, go straight to the corner, then cut. I be having plays pre-planned before we even get up the court. Cause it's always, you gotta mix that up. And you gotta use flashy passes sparingly when you confident in its success to avoid turnovers. Cause I sometimes, most of the time, I get turnovers because I'm doing flashy passes, because I wanna, you get a boost towards your takeover meter. The more assists you rack up, the better your teammate grade, which is a significant factor in hitting MVP tier. Badges like Dimer, Versatile Visionary, and Bailout can enhance your playmaking abilities. Everyone focuses so much on scoring when a made shot doesn't even level you up faster than an assist does. Tunnel vision will kill your grade. It kills the opportunity to rep up your tier even more in losses. Because I'm talking, when you lose and you got a high teammate grade, your grade, your tier will not drop as much. And when you win and you got a high teammate grade, it's going to fill up even more. The higher the teammate grade, I'm telling you, it will always help when filling up your city meter. Like, you want to always try to have a high teammate grade. Number 3, scoring efficiently. Efficiency is king when it comes to scoring. Avoid chucking up bad shots or taking heavily contested looks. Instead, learn the strengths of your build and yourself, and whether it's 3-point shooting, mid-range jumpers, or driving to the rim, and focus on creating those high percentage opportunities and use dribble moves to actually, with a purpose. Not just dribbling just to dribble. If you could just run up the court, run up the court. Do not start doing dribble moves, wasting your stamina before you even get up the court, because stamina is it plays into ball control. So, use dribble move screens and off ball movement to find those open spaces. You got to be able to relocate and know your hot zones and release timing to maximize your shot contest. If your build excels in finishing, utilize Euro steps, hop steps, or dunk packages to avoid shot blockers. The key is balancing your aggression with smart shot selection to maintain a high field goal percentage, which will give you a higher teammate grade, which will take you up tiers faster. Number 4, play with other players who are defenders. Listen, in my Discord, it's named defense first. Like, that is the first thing that I'm looking for, and that is the first thing that I hang my pride on. It's just defense. Having a team with strong defenders ensures there are no liabilities on the court. A single weak defender can lead to defensive breakdowns, easy buckets for the opposing team. Surround yourself with teammates who have defensive builds and badges like on ball menace, the anchor, challenger, interceptor, glove, a movable enforcer, brick wall. All of this will definitely make just playing defense so much easier. If y'all don't know, bro, I always advertise for brick wall because it's a two-way badge. You can use it on offense and defense. And also, defensive chemistry is vital. It's vital because you need to coordinate switches, traps, and help defense to lock down opponents. An all defensive lineup not only creates turnovers, but it also dominates the boards and transition game, giving your team a significant edge. Bro, I am telling you, it makes the game so much easier because an all defensive lineup is typically versatile. Like, even on my point guard that you see, I can get stops in the paint. I get stops on almost any position as long as I'm in position. Like, that's all. It makes the game so much easier when you're not trying to scramble to cover for somebody. Number 5, limit turnovers. Every possession matters, so minimizing turnovers is critical. Pay attention to passing angles and avoid forcing the ball into heavily contested areas. Use pump fakes to avoid getting stripped while driving, and recognize when to reset the offense instead of forcing a pass or a shot. Master advanced mechanics like icon passing, which is your R1 or RB plus the button you want to pass it to, and protect the ball by holding L2, LT when pressured. Turnovers lower your teammate grade and can swing momentum in the favor of the opposing team. So play smart and value each possession. If you have if you have no turnovers in a win, that is the easiest way to hit MVP tier because that's an easy A every time, especially as a guard. That's why having a high passing and ball control is important because having either of these attributes low will make you turnover prone and have a low assist to turnover ratio, thus killing your chances at MVP tier or the ability to maintain it. Like a lot of guards skip on passing, but passing is another way to avoid turnovers because when you're in a tight spot and you got high passing, you can pass out of it versus trying to dribble out of it. And when you got low passing and you're in a tight spot and they got you double teamed or trapped or whatever, and you try to pass, that's a steal. It's going to be a steal. It's going to be, especially against a good team like the ones that I'm running. Like if I have a full set fight, you're going to throw a lot of turnovers with a low passing guard. It's just going to be easy for us to key in on it. We play the lanes. Number 6, limit fouls. Avoid unnecessary fouls by staying disciplined on defense. Don't overuse the steal button, square or X, or jump at pump fakes. Instead, focus on positioning and using the right stick for contests without fouling. On offense, be mindful of charging calls. Aim to avoid forced drives in traffic. I see people when I play with randoms outside of my Discord, bro. It's sad how many dudes will run straight into traffic when a dude is wide open. And then even if they don't get a charging call, or they still will take up a dumb shot, even though they got the man blocked off to where they could pass it to the open shooter, and they still don't do it. Like excessive fouls leads to free points for your opponent and reduces your teammate grade and takeover. If you get into foul trouble, it also makes you a defensive liability because now you got to play soft defense. You can't contest really. Like you now are a liability even if you are a good defender. Understanding when and how to contest shots while staying vertical can be the difference between a great defensive play and a costly foul. We know that 2K sometimes they contest system is wonky, so you got to do your best within it to not let them, get foul calls that's unnecessary because them foul calls just kill your grade. A player that keeps their fouls low will keep their teammate grade and takeover high. Number 7, create a build that's well balanced. Your build determines your ceiling as a player. So invest in creating a versatile archetype. Focus on a mix of shooting, passing, and defensive attributes to ensure you can contribute in all phases of the game. Prioritize badges like Dimer, set shot specialist, or on ball minutes, versatile visionary, and a movable enforcer to maximize your effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Like you listen, all my builds are two ways. Every single one of them. Because a well rounded build allows you to adapt to your team's needs, whether it's scoring, facilitating, or locking down the opposing team's player. Make sure your physical attributes like speed, agility, and strength complement your playstyle. You have to understand your natural skill set as a user and align yourself with a build that fits that. Too many players are still making a mistake right there. Number 8, know all defensive coverages. Understanding defensive coverages is critical for team success, especially when you're going against another competitive team. You have to learn the difference between man to man, zone defense, stacks, and hybrid schemes. For instance, in a 2-3 zone, you need to protect the paint while also closing out on perimeter shooters. You got to slide around, you got to slip and slide. You got to feel the holes before they can get. You got to see the holes and feel the gaps. You got to know where a player is going and take it away. A 2-3 can be very effective, and that's because 2K caters to it. So until they fix it, bro, that's one of the best defenses in the game, especially when you playing against a team who can't shoot you out of it. So in rec, when the typical lineup that's coming in rec, they can't shoot you out of it, bro. They don't have the skill, and they don't have the guard to be able to pass on time to really take advantage of the gaps. In pick and roll situations, know whether to hedge, switch, or fight through screens based on your team's strategy. Communication is key. Call out screens, switches, and help the defense to keep everyone aligned. Studying defensive rotations will help you anticipate and react quickly to offensive plays. being able to switch to any type of defense, being switched to any type of player or defense without skipping a beat will always ensure success in your teammate grade, which then boosts your tier. Number 9, get in a set squad. Playing with a consistent group of teammates will drastically improve your success rate. It was so much easier playing with members from my Discord to hit MVP compared to the other builds where I had to go with randoms, because randoms will just sell you. You know, even if you got a good teammate grade and all that, you lose, it's gonna still affect your tier. A set squad allows you to build chemistry, understand each other's strengths and weaknesses, and coordinate plays more effectively. Random players often lack communication and teamwork, making it harder to win consistently. Join a squad that shares the same goals and is willing to grind for wins. Use voice chat and in-game communication tools to strategize and execute plays. A cohesive team that works together will always outperform a collection of solo players. Need a squad and have defense and efficiency and IQ? Join my Discord. The link is in the description. We prioritize defense first, winning and ball movement. It is no selfish egos or toxic behavior, nor will be allowed. You will be swiftly removed regardless of your skill level. Number 10, put winning over everything. The ultimate goal in NBA 2K25 is to win games. MVP status isn't just about individual stats, it's about being a leader and helping your team succeed. Sacrifice the personal accolades if that means making the right play for the team. For example, pass up a contested shot to an assist to an open teammate, or focus on defense if your scoring isn't working in that game. You gotta be versatile. You cannot come like, I'm gonna be the highest scorer in every game. No, you gotta play within the flow of the game and do whatever it takes to win the game. That's all that matters. It's all about the dubs when it comes to me. Winning consistently not only boosts your stats and reputation, but it also accelerates your journey to the MVP tier. Prioritize teamwork, play smart, and always keep the team success as your primary goal. Conclusion. All right, MVP gang, that is the blueprint to hitting MVP tier in NBA 2K25 in less than a week. Follow these 10 steps, and I guaranteed you, not only will you hit MVP, but you will dominate every game you play. Remember, it's all about consistency, IQ, and grinding smarter, not harder. If you stay locked in and committed, nobody can stop you but you. And that goes for real life as well. Yo, if this video added any value to your grind, do me a solid and smack fire out that like button. It lets YouTube know that I'm out here cooking up that heat. Drop a comment with your thoughts or any tips I might have missed. You know, we got to help out the community. And hit that subscribe button to join the MVP gang. And don't forget, turn on them notifications so you never miss when I drop drums like this. Also, if you're looking for a squad or trying to improve your game, join my Discord. The link is in the description. Let's build a community of grinders who are serious about taking their game to the next level. I got more bangers coming soon, so stay tuned for that. Until next time, keep grinding, keep shining, and I'll see you at the top. Blessings to the Most High. Peace.